Hey everybody, Chris here. This week is a break week while we transition from our Women of the 80s series back into our regular season. But I wanted to take the opportunity, number one, to say thank you. I've gotten a lot of messages from people who really appreciated hearing these stories that they didn't know about, learning about these climbers they hadn't heard of, the important women of the 80s who were pushing things forward. Obviously, an incomplete list, but it was never planned to begin with. I had overlooked this part of the history the same as everyone else had. But once I realized I was doing that, I allocated a month to it, and then it became 2 months. So this series started as sort of a detour, but became a really important part of this decade of climbing. And honestly, I wish I would have done something similar for season 1 for the 90s. So anyway, thank you to everyone who participated, the people who agreed to be interviewed, and the people who answered questions when I couldn't find the information I needed anywhere, and for all of you who've sent messages, for people who helped out with the episodes. Thank you. Now, we are getting back to our planned program, though there is one episode that I had to split up in the beginning of the season, and the second half of that is coming next week, actually. And so I think we have 4 total stories remaining, 4 total interviews remaining. So 8 more weeks of Written in Stone. If you have not yet, you should check out our Patreon, the Secret Stoners Club. It is entirely free to join. The vast majority of the bonus episodes are free to listen to. There are 2 tiers where you can support the podcast if you so choose. The Rockstar tier is $10 a month. The Legend tier is $20 a month. I appreciate everyone who has supported so far, and everyone who's just in there letting me know to keep making this thing. There are also lots of giveaways in the Patreon, and we've got more coming. I was very engrossed in the last minute Women of the 80s series, so it's been light in there, but there are more bonus episodes coming this week and in the following weeks. I've actually got several already in production that'll be going out over the next few weeks. So I would love it if you would join. It's patreon.com/Secret Stoners Club. The link is also right there in the show notes. Thank you. I also wanted to take this opportunity to say, number one, thanks to Rab. We did a big giveaway in the Patreon just recently. Rab sent out 3 of their hoodies, my favorite Ascender Light hoodie. Though I also recently bought the Cirrus Flex insulated hoodie. It's a light puffy, and I love it. So that might be taking the place of the Ascender Light for my favorite, but they're different uses, so I can use both. Anyway, huge thanks to Rab. Also, big thanks to Tension Climbing for coming on for season 2. I really, truly believe in the things that Tension Climbing makes. They're incredible people. The Tension Board 2 is the best board out there, period. If you want to learn more about the Tension Board 2, there's a link in your show notes to an in-depth article about how they made the thing, why they made the thing, and how you should be using the thing for all levels of climber, the best way that you can use it to keep progressing. I mean, honestly, it's pretty astounding the level of thought that went into the thing. I'm not going to sit here and say that any of the other boards just randomly put holds on the wall, but there's a big difference between putting holds on in an interesting way, which is what I think most boards do, and the level of thought and care that Tension Climbing puts into every one of their products, especially the Tension Board 2. I really think you'll be blown away by how much thought went into making this board accessible for most levels of climber and then allowing them to progress using the board. Go check it out. Link is in the show notes. Last but not least, quick announcement here. Quasi-announcement, semi-announcement. We are officially turning season 1 into a book. It's almost finished right now. We're hoping to have it out by the end of the season. So if you are a book person or you just happen to enjoy the colorful 90s illustrations that I did for last season, that's another way you can support the podcast to make sure that season 3 makes it onto the airwaves. I have an idea for season 3. I'm not going to tell you what it is just yet, but it's a sorely needed subject in the world of climbing history, and I think a lot of you are really going to love it. All right. I'll see you guys next week.